Well, this is the inner Black History Month. So basically what I did is I got Bloods, Crips, Gangster Disciples, Folk Nation, Black Peace Stone. We all came to the table just to let some of the people in the neighborhood, let the people know in the neighborhood that we all working to work on a peace treaty to try to stop the violence on the streets. Because when you go there, you deal with families. They deal with their kids being incarcerated. They got kids being killed in jails, not just here in New York, but throughout the whole state. So our hands is full, and to see the politicians get on our side to help us out, to put us in the right direction, to get money to open up other businesses to help them.
I met my director, James. He's the director for Guns Down Like Fuck. He was doing tabling. So it caught my attention, Guns Down Like Fuck. I like the logo. I was like, what's this program about? He told me, and I was like, can I volunteer? He was like, sure, no problem. He was like, sign this up so you could volunteer, go through the process. I said, no problem. I was volunteering for Guns Down, I say a year and 3 months. And he was like, I like how you work with people, how you interact with them, and you bring them to the table, you tell them your story. He was like, I need you to work in my program. I got a felony. And then you say work in Lincoln, that ain't gonna happen. He was like, your case is sealed. I was like, I don't know nothing. I know I was released, I did time, I was on house arrest, all that. He told me, go to the courthouse, see what's the process of your case. When I went to the court, they said, your case is sealed. They gave me a white paper with a red stamp saying sealed. I said, bet. Brought that to him. He was like, oh, so you good money, you could work with us. He was like, can you pass a drug test? I said, yeah, flying colors, I could pass a drug test. I got hired 2 days before my birthday, working. I talk to kids. I talk to kids on probation, kids in Rikers, kids in foster home, because this is what my past. And like I always said, I wish there was programs like this when I was growing up. I think half of the thing I would have lost my whole childhood. And I keep it real with my kids. Like there was this one girl, her mother came up to the hospital crying. Like I'm gonna bring her into you before I catch a murder case. This girl was 11 years old. I said, what she did, I said, she's out of control, she thinks she's all that. I said, you know what? Bring me back a pillow and a blanket, and I'm gonna deal with your daughter. And then she looking at me, all rolling her eyes. I'm looking at her, I was like, I should smack the shit out of you, all that rolling her eyes and stuff. I was like, you know what, you rolling your eyes at me, but after I take you for a quick trip, you ain't gonna roll your eyes at me no more. So I finished class early. I told my director, I'm gonna take her for, a little walk. He was like, what you gonna do to her? I said, no, I'm not gonna do nothing. So I'm gonna take her to a walk. So I took her right where it all started, on Tremont and the Grand Concourse, by the 36 bus on the park. I took her there. I told her to sit next to me on the bench. And we started talking, we sitting in the bench, and it's starting to get dark. She was like, it's past my curfew. I said, no, your mother knows you with me, ain't passing your curfew. I said, girl, curfew, you a badass kid. What curfew? So we talking and stuff. She was like, but I'm getting tired. I said, oh, you getting tired? So I took out the pillow out the bag and the blanket. You can lay right here. She was like, what you mean? Lay right here, I wanna go home. No, you wanna be bad. This is where I laid at when I was bad with my foster mother. And she lived right there across the street, and she saw me sleeping in this park across the street. And I said, you know what, matter of fact, you wash your ass right before going to sleep. She was like, duh. I said, oh, really, duh. Okay. So I went to the corner store. I told the guy, let me get a ranch. She was like, you gonna beat me? I said, no, I'm not gonna beat you. I took her to the fire hydrant. I turned it on. I said, you wanna wash your ass? Go wash your ass. That's where I washed my ass when I was sleeping in the park. Like, she was like, for real, you went through all this? I said, you have a mother, right? I don't have a mother. My birth certificate says unknown. I could be walking by her and I don't even know who's this lady at all. I told her, you should appreciate this lady that birthed you. You only have one mom. One mom. And this girl is doing good. She's about to graduate from Taft High School. She got a job inside Lincoln Hospital. I gave her a job. She's in my little secretary. She answers my phone, because I'd rather be in the street. I'm a street person. All that typing in the computer, that's not me. So I gave her that little job. When you come out of school, you do that. You type everything in the computer. I'd rather be talking to these youth. When I see crowds, I walk up to them like, what's this? You know, you gotta move. Listen, I don't care. If I got shot, still got a bullet inside me, was thrown off a 5th floor window, my daughter calls me a cat. She said, Mom, you got like 9 lives. So I'm not afraid to walk up to anybody. I don't care if you got a gun or anything. And then the way I know how to pat you down, I give you a nice little hug, but I'm patting you down just in case you got anything.
I gotta bring a little history in here, you know what I'm saying? The brothers from the Together Brothers. His organization, back in the days, was an organization that helped with the peace treaty. As you see, he got the jean jacket, so he took it way back in the day.
Yeah. Okay, my name is Roman. I keep my name and I stay away from it. Excuse me. My name is, I have like a little, my name is Roman. You know, I keep my real name. I don't use my street name no more. Because for a long time, I didn't like my name. Because like it sounded too not street, you know, it sounded too Puerto Rican. But I want to say that, I want to say, I'm glad Valentine, he heard me speak before. And I want to say welcome to my brothers and sisters because we have the same bloodline. Don't let nobody tell you no different. I'm Puerto Rican, but there's black in me. Okay? I run back to the 70s and 60s when we were really, the streets were really run by gangs. Okay? And my history is that I belong to the legendary Ghetto Brothers, the biggest gang in the South Bronx. But up this way, you had Nomads right there, Hawaii Avenue. You know, you had the Skulls right in Tiffany. You had the Dirty Dozens in Tiffany. You had before that, my brother was in the Royal Knights. Those were the gangs of the 50s, right? And they had the Crowns used to run right there. Rogers Place were the Royal Crowns. And that's where they killed Black Benji at. He died and everything. And we got together, we said we have to do something. We can't just kill each other, man. We're not supposed to be killing each other. We had 2 meetings. We had one to set everything up, then we had a big meeting like in the Boys and Girls Club and Sister, back in the days. And we decided to have peace within all the gangs. So that was the big peace treaty of, I think, 71. Okay, where all the gangs decided, let's put this aside, let's work together. Everybody stay in their turf, but however, we respect each other and we're not gonna we're gonna learn how to talk instead of fight. And that's the way we got known, that there's some books written already, and the Rubble Kings, that was about us. The Warriors, that was about us. You know.